The Michigan Supreme Court has rejected an appeal seeking to keep former President Trump off the state's 2024 ballot. The watchdog group Free Speech for People filed the challenge seeking to bar Trump from the ballot on constitutional grounds. They argue the 14th Amendment bars anyone who is engaged in insurrection from running for office, and that Trump's actions on January 6th disqualify him from holding office again. Let's bring in senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky for more on this. Good to see you again, Aaron.
You too.
So this, of course, comes after Colorado's Supreme Court came to the opposite conclusion, ruling that Trump would be kept off that state's primary ballot. That case now appears headed for the U.S. Supreme Court. So what happens next? How significant, I guess, is this decision today?
Well, it's significant in that we now have competing views. Although the Michigan Supreme Court did not weigh the issues the way the Colorado Supreme Court did, it just declined to hear the appeal. So we don't know what additional arguments may have been made, whether something new may have been brought to the fore in Michigan. The Supreme Court simply affirmed the decision of two lower courts to say that Trump belongs on the ballot and that the challenges by the group that you mentioned just didn't need to be heard at the highest level. But it does now present an interesting dichotomy because you have competing decisions in the states, so it does seem ripe for U.S. Supreme Court review.
Meaning that other states may just pick a side at this point because there seems to be a case for either side to be made.
Well, in some ways, yes, and there are decisions pending in more than a dozen states where legal challenges to Trump's ballot eligibility have been filed. Now, some of those are left to the courts. In the case of Maine, for example, it's left to the Secretary of State, and we're expecting a decision from the Secretary of State in Maine any day now. So it depends how the state laws are structured and who gets to hear the challenges, who gets to decide. But in the case of Colorado, certainly we do expect former President Trump to file an appeal, though he hasn't done it yet.
All right, senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky. They're keeping you on your toes with all of these decisions. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.